Hello everyone, and this is day 3 of learning backend in just 21 days. As yesterday we already understood everything about what Node.js is, how it helps to build backend, and what powers does it give to JavaScript. Up now, in the last video, I have already explained what modules are, and the basic example would be that modules are expert in everything. We can get anything that we don't know from the modules itself. And if you want a detailed explanation, you can go and check out yesterday's video. You will get detailed explanation of what modules are in that. So let's move forward. Node.js already have some built-in modules in it which gives the superpowers to a user or the developer to complex tasks by just using some single commands. But what built-in modules are? Built-in modules are similar to the pre-installed applications in your mobile phone. Like when you buy a new phone, you will already have Google in that, Play Store in that. Similarly, Node.js, when you install Node.js, you will have some built-in modules like the pre-installed applications in your mobile phone. That's it. Now, let's move forward to understand what important modules are there that we need to learn. First, FS module. Here, FS refers to file system. Now, FS is nothing but the file manager in your mobile or laptop. What you do using your file manager in your mobile phone? You can read a file, you can delete a file, you can update a file, you can even create a file or download a file. All those functions that you are doing in your mobile phone can also be done in an application that you are building, right? So to do that, we use FS module. FS also helps us to create a file, to read a file, to update a file, and to delete a file. Nothing more than that. This is the very basic function that FS allows us to be done with using single commands by just importing FS in our file. Let's take an example. Imagine you are writing homework in your notebook. Now, what FS helps you do is that you can write anything in that notebook, you can read anything from that notebook, you can erase anything written in the notebook, and even you can delete any data from that notebook. That is it. Now let's understand about the second module, which is path module. Now you must be thinking, what is path? Let's say you live in a location A, your friends live in a location B. Now you want to go from A to B. So whatever roads or streets that you follow or cities that you go through, the whole area that you have covered to reach from A to B location will be considered as path. Similarly, when you want to go to a file, or let's say you want to go to an application existing in your phone, or you don't know where it is saved now, you will go to the file manager and search the file name, and the file manager take you to the file itself. That is it. This is what path does. It just helps the Node.js understand the addresses of the files that are there in your project. Now let's move forward to the another module, which is HTTP module. HTTP refers to Hypertext Transfer Protocol. You don't need to worry much about it. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is nothing but a set of rules that defines how a client will communicate with a server, like how the request being sent from client to server, and how the response that we need comes to us from the server to you. That's it. This is what HTTP does. It is just a rule book, nothing more than that. Now, what HTTP module does here? Suppose you are a canteen owner. A customer comes to you and tells you to prepare a sandwich for you and to prepare a tea for you. What you do is that you will wait and just simply, once the order is done, you will simply call that customer and tell them that here is your sandwich, here is your tea. That's it. This is what HTTP helps you do. Once a user makes a request to do a particular task, it will take that request as a mediator and send the request to the server, which can actually do that particular task. Then the server process that task and return a response that the user want, right? Then this response will be again transferred to the HTTP, and then HTTP will send the response back to the user. That is it. What HTTP does, it is based on a client server architecture which takes the request and returns the response. That's it. And now here comes the most important module, which is events module. Have you ever used Amazon, Blinkit, or any application like that? You remember, once you click on pay now, you will reach out to the application from where you can pay, like the payment gateway that you will use to pay for that order, right? How is it all being done? Like you just clicked on the button. How come you reach out to another gateway or use another application? This is what is being done using event modules. What event is? Event is nothing but a particular task that is being done by the user itself, the action that user will take. We just clicked on the button. So event modules has some built-in functions in it. Let's say I have written on click. Once the user clicks on the button, it will trigger another task to be executed. This is what event modules does. And here comes the most important concept of all time, which is streams. Up now, what the hell is this streams? Like, again and again I am telling that this is the most important topic, this is the most important topic, but make sure that as we are learning backend in just 21 days, so every topic that is mentioned in this roadmap will going to be very important for you. So you need to have a proper understanding of all that. Imagine you want to drink whole bottle of a coke, like this is a 1 liter bottle of coke, and you want to drink it all. Will you drink it all in just one gulp, or you drink it sip by sip? Sip by sip, obviously. How, like, normal human would not be able to drink all the 1 liter bottle in just one gulp, right? So this is what stream does. Like, say, let's say when we work to a application, like when we build a particular application, we will have tons of amount of data, right? And at that time when the data is too large to be handled, it will be very stupid of you if you just put in all the data at the same time, because that will make your application slow, like the latency of the application will increase. And to solve that problem, we send the data piece by piece instead of sending the data whole at the same time. To make the application work slower, we send the data piece by piece. Okay, let's take an example. You are watching this video. Does this video being downloaded once at a time? No, right? It is being downloaded chunk by chunk as you watch. This is what stream does. Like, all the task is slow, like even though our application is running slow, but the user will not be able to understand that. User will see that it is that everything is going too seamless. And that's exactly what stream does. When you have a pizza, you don't eat the whole pizza at a time, you eat that slice by slice, piece by piece, right? This is what stream does, so that the user will get the seamless experience of using a particular website or application. And that's it about day 3. Today we learned everything about what are the built-in modules in Node.js that helps a backend developer makes their coding efficient. FS module, path module, event modules, and the most important part, how you handle big data, is streams concept. Now you will find all the resources regarding learning these concepts in the coding tutorial itself, or the documentation that you need to read, everything in the description box. And make sure to like, share and comment if you like this video and found any value in this. If you feel that this might also help any of your friends, do share with them. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, as you will get a lot of resources regarding DSA development and internships on that too. So till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.